Hello Glendale, and welcome to the 10th episode of the 411. I'm Sabrina Fusick.
And I'm Nick Moore. Ebola has spread panic across the world. Nathan Bergstaller and Ross Harbach tell us more.
Ebola has taken the world by storm, striking fear into many, but do we really know enough about Ebola to say it's a threat?
I don't really know that much about Ebola. I just, I've heard some of the stuff, like the symptoms and stuff, but it's really nothing from what I hear.
It's a virus that makes you bleed out of every orifice of your body.
You die pretty quickly after you get it, but other than that, I don't know anything too specific about it.
As it turns out, the average person doesn't know much about Ebola. We sought out an expert for more information.
Ebola is a virus that started out in tropical Africa, and the virus was named after the river that ran by the village where they first isolated the strain of the virus. People that are surviving are extremely lucky. The death rate is pushing 60% of the people that actually come in contact with the virus are dying from it. And that's a huge number. That's greater than the plague.
Ebola seems like a threat, but is there a real possibility of an outbreak occurring?
Yeah, of course there's a possibility of that, but I think if they take care of it right now and keep it under control, it should be okay, but we'll see, because we're not doing that great of a job.
Spreading a little bit, but I don't think it's going to get too bad.
And there's only a couple cases in the United States, so it isn't really scaring me yet.
It's a big number already to say that we now have 2 other people that have tested positive for the virus, and those 2 people, we have to now start looking at an ever-expanding exponential growth of people who are now also at risk.
Ebola is spreading fast, so Americans are advised to take certain safety precautions to avoid transmission.
And you need to avoid those ports of entry to say that, if you had business to do in Chicago at O'Hare, I would avoid the international terminal because they're still doing connecting flights to the countries that have outbreaks of Ebola in West Africa.
If not contained properly, Ebola could spread out of control, leading to the next Black Plague. Signing out for the 411, this is Ross Harbach
And Nathan Bergstaller.
The Andes Pumpkin Pie Concrete only comes around once a year. Emily Woodall and Kennedy Graves tell us more.
Can I order a pumpkin pie concrete?
I'm going to go with approximately 4. Maybe once every week I'll get a pumpkin pie concrete when they're, in style, when they're available.
I get about 5 pumpkin pie concretes per season.
You just turn them up.
We sell probably 15 to 20 a day, and we have it for like 2.5 months. Yep, we bake them here. It takes an hour per 10 pies, so it'll be like 2 hours a day that we bake them.
I like the pumpkin pie in the concrete. It's fresh. They make it there.
Yeah, pumpkin pie is our top seasonal seller altogether. So, it started pretty early soon after Andy's opened. I guess they tried it and people didn't like it enough the first year, so they discontinued it the first year. The second year was really popular.
But as for me, I have no need. There's something about pumpkin pie, something about pumpkin pie, something about pumpkin pie. If you don't know what I mean, give it a try. Making jack-o'-lanterns is a lot of fun. Making jack-o'-lanterns is a lot of fun.
Signing out for the 411, this is Kennedy Graves and Emily Woodall.
Olivia Wolfram gives us a recap on the Addams Family play at Glendale.
Twice a year, the Glendale Drama Department puts together something special, and this fall was nothing short of spectacular.
This fall's play is The Addams Family, the new musical. Well, it's based on the 60s comics, and there was a television show, and there's been 3 movies about the Addams Family. It's a very quirky family. They believe everything is opposite of what we believe. So they love death, and they love everything gothic and gory and weird, and they're just a really strange family. So anyway, the main characters are Gomez and Morticia, who are married, and they have 2 children named Wednesday and Pugsley. And in this show, Wednesday has now grown up, and she wants to get married to a normal guy. And they want their parents to meet, but they're not sure how it's going to end. And so chaos kind of ensues from them meeting the normal parents, per se.
With a more mature vibe, we asked Ms. B what would be different in the fall play.
I don't know that there's really much difference. This is a comedy. We do comedy at Glendale really well. And I can't say that there's anything different from it other than I think that younger people will enjoy the humor a lot more because it's a little bit more, it's not kiddish humor, it's not inappropriate humor, but it's more on their level. They'll understand it. We've thrown some modern day references in, so I think that you will find it's really, really funny.
We talked to some seniors who are involved in the play to get input in all of their hard work.
My role in the play is Alice Beinecke.
I play Uncle Fester in the show.
To put a play together, it takes like 2 to 3 months.
To make the play happen behind the scenes, there's a lot of rehearsals and a lot of set building, and once we put that all together, it's a great show.
A lot of late night rehearsals, and then just a lot of working on your script and working with each other.
My favorite part about being in the play is making a bunch of new friends who I wouldn't be friends with outside of the show.
With anything that involves working as a team, chemistry is a good asset to have. We asked just how important it really was.
It does have to be strong to make a show well, because if we don't have any chemistry, like it's awkward and people are just like staring at each other and it's just like really weird and the vibe's totally off, so the show's a lot better when there's chemistry.
The chemistry between us is mainly coming together. Most of us are friends like outside of this, and so it's great to actually have a family already that's together before we actually had the Addams family.
People should come to the play because it's awesome and there are a lot of talented people and they'll learn a lot.
People should come see it because it's going to be awesome. It's probably one of the best shows we've ever put on, and the set's awesome and just the story's fun.
Signing out for the 411 Glendale, this is Olivia Wolfram.
Signing out for the 411, this is Sabrina Fusick.
And I'm Nick Moore.